Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric, and today we're going to play a game in the 1978 Boston Red Sox season. A game from May 2nd, second of a two-game set against the Baltimore Orioles. And it'll be Dennis Martinez going for the Orioles, and they'll be visiting the Boston Red Sox and Allen Ripley. So let's get this game underway. Oh, that's a little loud. Excuse me for that. Alrighty, so Allen Ripley takes the mound for the Red Sox. He's got a record of 1-1. He's had a rough start, an ERA of 10.13. Wow. 13 innings pitched, 26 hits, so 2 hits per inning he's averaged. 5 walks, 8 strikeouts, and 2 home runs allowed. So he's had a rough start to the 1978 season. Hopefully today he can right his ship a little bit. So we'll be facing a Baltimore Orioles lineup is as follows. Al Burmry, the left fielder, leads it off. Batting second will be the second baseman, Billy Smith. That's what I thought it was. Eddie Murray, the switch hitter, Hall of Famer, bats third. Plays first base. Batting cleanup, Ken Singleton, the right fielder. Larry Harlow, the center fielder, will bat fifth. Lee May is the DH today, and he'll bat sixth. Third baseman Doug DeCentes, moving from short to third, will bat seventh. Actually, I'm sorry, he does bat. I'll play third base. Mark Belanger, the shortstop, will bat eighth. I was getting him mixed up with Mark Belanger. And batting ninth and catching, Dave Skaggs. It's all right. So let's get the game underway. So Allen Ripley will face Al Burmry first. Al Burmry's hitting .325 with 3 homers and 7 runs batted in. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Those are his. Yeah, 325 with 3 homers and 7 runs batted. He's already gone past what he's done for the season. And he hit 2 home runs and 6 RBIs for the actual season. Alright, so it's column number 3 off Al Burmry's card. And it's a strikeout. And it was the last game I had done was almost 2 weeks ago, so figured, Al Red Sox fan, among others, like this series a lot, so I apologize for the gap in between. And look to try to do some more regular now that the summer's come and I have a little bit more time. Not quite as busy tutoring, although can get busy with kids taking summer courses and having to take, either choosing to or having to, if they're elementary school, having to go to summer school. So but anyway, so it can get busy real fast because a lot of those courses they take during the summer are condensed in a short period of time. So yeah. So alright, next up is Billy Smith. And these numbers are a lot harder to read than in other games. I noticed that. I tried to figure out a way to to make these bigger, but I can't seem to figure out how to make the actual text bigger in the numbers. So Billy Smith is hitting 244 with an RBI, a lone RBI. So it's going to be off of his 2 column, and he'll line out to the max, which is nobody on, so it'll just be 1 out as Remy makes the catch. Eddie Murray up now, off to a really slow start, hitting only 188 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. Ripley looks in for the sign. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ooh, not the good column for Ripley. He's off of his 4 column, so we're hoping for a 9 or a 2. And we don't get that. But at least we can get a triple. So we get a double to right center field. And let's look at the Red Sox lineup. So Dwight Evans looks like he's going to get the day off today, as well as George Scott. So Rice will play left field, Lynn center, and Carbo in right. So definitely not one of their best defensive center fielders there. Defensive outfields. Rice is average, commits a few errors. Lynn is excellent, has a great arm. Rice has an average arm and commits a few more errors than Rice will. Carbo commits the most errors of them all and has below average range, but does have a good arm. Let's see, in the infield it's Hobson, Burleson, Remy, and Yastrzemski. Hobson's a liability there, definitely. Below average range and commit a lot of errors. You can see that at 53. That's an average of how many errors they'll commit over a 162 game season. I believe that's the way it's read with Strat-o-matic. If they were to play all 162 games, that's how many errors he would commit. So basically an error every 3 games, which is quite a bit. So Rick Burleson is excellent range, but will commit a few errors. Remy same way, except he's just a little bit above average range. And Yastrzemski above average range and will commit a few errors. And behind the plate, Carlton Fisk, excellent range, excellent arm, and above average, I would say, error-wise. Definitely not that many errors. And Allen Ripley on the mound has average range and does not commit any errors. So, all right. So Ken Singleton's up now with 2 down and Murray on second. He is hitting .310 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. And it's going to be a ground ball to Remy, and he'll go to Yastrzemski, and that'll do it. So Ripley's able to get his ERA under 10. And Dennis Martinez up now, all on the mound. He has a record of 2-3 with an ERA of 4.01, 43 innings pitched, 37 hits allowed, 11 walks, and 20 strikeouts, and has allowed 4 home runs. So the Red Sox lineup is as follows. Rick Burleson will lead it off, play short. Jerry Remy, the second baseman, who often bats leadoff, bats second today, plays second base. Batting third, the 1978 MVP, Jim Rice, plays the left fielder today. Kyle Yastrzemski will bat cleanup. Batting fifth will be the catcher Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth, the center fielder Fred Lynn. Third baseman Butch Hobson bats seventh today. Batting eighth will be the right fielder Brady Carbo, and the DH today, batting ninth, which is kind of an odd position for DH, is Jack Brohammer. Alright, so Rick Burleson is hitting off to a good start, hitting .333 with 11 runs batted in. Still looking for his first home run of the season, and it's off his 3 column. And he lines out to Murray for the first out. So 1 up and 1 down. Jerry Remy up now, also off to a good start, hitting .341 with 7 runs batted in. It's off of Martinez's 4 column. And it'll be a single to right. So Remy is on. And 1 out. And I think we may try to run him Skaggs as he has just an average arm. So let's see if he can get a jump. Alright, attempt steal, 1 for 18, nice. Oh, really? Looks like he can't get a good jump. So 1 to 12, I think we're going to try it. Why not? And he's out. So Remy gets gunned down trying to steal. So he still has not stolen a base this year. Jim Rice up now. Now with 2 down and nobody on. And a fly ball to right. Singleton's under it and makes the catch to retire the side. So alright, Ripley will face Harlow, May, and DeSenses. Harlow's hitting .314 with 3 homers and 13 runs batted in. So I'll be off the 5 column of Ripley. Believe it or not. And it's a single. So Harlow starts off the inning with a single. That'll bring up Lee May, who's hitting .235 with 2 homers and 6 runs batted in. Harlow gets his lead. Oh, it's going to be off the 3 column, which is May's best column. And he gets himself a single. So single just past Burleson. Harlow moves up to second. So the first 2 runners are on for the Orioles in the second. That'll bring up Doug DeSenses. He's hitting .246 with a homer and 8 runs batted in. Off this 1 column. And it looks like it's going to be a line out to Hobson. It's a soft liner for the out. To bring up the light hitting Mark Belanger. Great glove. Although, let's see. Mark Belanger is hitting .267, which is above his 50 points above his season average of .213. 7 runs batted in. And it'll be a ground ball to third, which Hobson will handle. Over second for 1, but cannot turn 2, so 5-4. May is retired. Harlow moves over to third, so runners at the corners with 2 down. For Dave Skaggs, the catcher. Just had 11 at bats and is hitting .182. Oh, he's going to have himself a rare triple as it goes into the corner, bounces around against the wall. And Lynn gets it, but Skaggs slides in the third with a triple, scoring 2 runs. So a 2-run triple for Dave Skaggs. And there goes Ripley's ERA over 10, believe it or not. Ripley's season was a believe it or not season, mostly not, as he went 2-5 with a 5.55 ERA. Brings back the top of the order, Al Berman. He's 0 for 1. There's 1 column. Oh, and he gets a hold of one here and takes it long. Carbo can just watch it go into the right field stands. So it looked like Ripley was going to get out of it for a second, and the Orioles have scored 4. Billy Smith up now, 0 for 1. So his woes continue. Carbo's under it and makes the catch. And not before the Orioles put up a 4 spot and lead it 4-0 to 1.5. Alright, it'll be Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn. Gets Martinez here in the second. Yastrzemski's hitting .250 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. Off his 3 column, which is his walk column, I call it. And he'll draw a leadoff walk. Good eye by Yastrzemski. Brings up Carlton Fisk, hitting .291 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. And it'll be a fly ball to left. Farmer's under it and makes the catch. Alright, let's check out some scores. The White Sox lead the Brewers 2-1. Lemon has hit his 3rd home run for Chicago. Kansas City leads New York 1-0. Gory battling Hunter. Detroit and California are knotted up at 1. Wilcox battling Brett. George Brett's brother, Ken. Oakland leads Toronto 3-2. Keogh battling Underwood. Seattle is edging Cleveland 1-0. Pole and Waits are dueling. And let's see if Boston can get back in this game. Currently down by 4. So alright, Fred Lynn up now with 1 out and a runner at first. He's hitting .278 with 6 homers and 12 runs batted in, so he's definitely had the power so far this season. And it's off his 1 column, and it'll be a single. So Yastrzemski will move up to second, and he'll hustle around the third. So runners at the corners with a 1 out for Butch Hobson. Hitting .272 with 2 homers and 7 runs batted in. Martinez looks in for the sign. Is a windup in the pitch off the 6th column. And it's going to be a range check on Bumry, who's an average defender. So 1 through 6 will be a hit. And it is. It's a single. So it falls in front of Bumry. Yastrzemski will come in. And Lynn motors around the third on the throw home. So 4-1 now. Runners at the corners again for Bernie Carbo. Getting .263 with a homer and 8 runs batted in. So lined up in the pitch off the 6th column. And he'll himself a single to right. So Lynn will come in. 1 to 14 safe chance. 70% chance. I think we're going to hold him. Just already in scoring position with a 1 out. So that brings up Jack Brohammer, the DH today. Just had 6 at bats. 2 for 6 so far. Couple of walks. And it's off the 5 column. And the Red Sox seem to be hitting those spots there. I think we're gonna send Hobson home. Why not? Yeah. And we're gonna hold the trailing runners. And Hobson will score. Carbo holds at second. So the Red Sox now trail by just 1 as they scored 3 here in the bottom of the 2nd. That'll bring up the top of the order, and Rick Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Runners take their leads off their bases. And again, they finds the right number there. I think we're going to leave the bases loaded for... Yeah, it's for Remy. I forgot. Usually Burleson bats second, but he's batting first today. But bases are loaded now for Remdog. It's 1 for 1. It's the wind up in the pitch. This is the column Remy wants. Oh! And he hits that. Just misses a home run as it goes off the wall. 1 run comes in. 2 runs come in. I'm going to hold him. And Remy has a 2 RBI double. So the Red Sox take the lead 5-4. Still only 1 out. Runners on second and third for Jim Rice. 0 for 1. Chance for him to get a couple RBIs here. And that's going to be it for Martinez. So can't even get through the 2nd inning. And look what we got here. Joe Kerrigan. The ex-Red Sox pitching coach here. Will come in to face Jim Rice. So he comes in with a record of... no record. ERA of 9, 4 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 5 walks, and 1 strikeout. So he struggled so far this season. Let's see if he can continue his struggles. Oh, and that's the column we want. Anything but a 7 or a 12 would be good. And Rice gets a hold of one, and he hits it long, deep, over the green monster for a 3-run home run. He got all of that one. So Kerrigan lets off a meatball there. And He looks dejected. No kidding, he looks dejected. So Jim Rice, it's a 3-run home, and the Red Sox have scored 8 here in the second inning. So the rout is on. Well, I won't say the rout yet. It's still early. So Yastrzemski is up now. Walked his first time up and came around the score. It's the windup in the pitch, and he'll draw another walk. So low and inside, ball 4. Brings up Colin Fisk, is 0 for 1. There's 2 calm, and he'll strike out. Swinging. 2 down. Brings up Fred Lynn, 1 for 1 with a run scored. And it's off his 3 column. And ground ball to short. Blanger's up with it. Over to first. 6-3. So that is it for the Red Sox. So they score 8 runs and lead it 8-4. The Red Sox are 6-4 in their last 10 games. Alright, so a 4-run lead now for Ripley. Brings up Eddie Murray. See if we can have a shutdown inning now. Now he's got a 4-run lead. The 6th column. Ground ball to third. Uh-oh, this could be an adventure. Always is with Butch Hobson. He's able to handle it, but does he handle it cleanly? No, of course not. He bobbles it, and he can't make the throw. So an error on Hobson at E5. So anyways, here comes Ken Singleton up now. 0 for 1. Ripley looks in for the sign as the windup in the pitch. And it's going to be a pop-up to first. Yastrzemski's under and makes the catch. So, 1 up, 1 on, and 1 down. Larry Harlow up now. 1 for 1 with a run scored. Good, off his 3 column. And swings where it pops it foul. Fisk can't get to it. Both Fisk and Hobson. So Harlow's back in the box. Here comes the next pitch. Hard slider. And Harlow takes it right down the middle. Strike 3 called. So 2 down now. Lee May. 1 for 1. And he'll pop up to Burleson. He's under it and he makes the catch. So after 2, the Red Sox lead at 2.5. Red Sox lead at 8-4. So Hobson's error does not hurt. Hobson will lead it off now, 1 for 1 with an RBI. Kerrigan looks in for the sign, is the windup in the pitch, and he'll draw a walk. That's Kerrigan's 2nd walk of the day. Bernie Carbo up now. Also 1 for 1 with an RBI, so leadoff runner is on. Hobson takes his lead. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, and he finds the spot. Looks like they're going to turn 2 here. So 4-6-3 double play. So bases are empty for Brohammer now. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. There's 1 column, and he finds that spot there and gets himself a single up the middle. A 2-out single for Brohammer. He's 2 for 2. Burleson up now, 1 for 2 with a run scored. And Kerrigan's bad column here. And he'll draw a walk. 3rd walk he's given up. So runners on 1st and 2nd with 2 down for Remy. He's 2 for 2 with a double. Couple of RBIs. Come on, 7. Now ground ball to 2nd. Over to 1st, and that'll do it. Red Sox do not score. The score remains 8-4. After 3. Alright, Doug DeSensei is up now, 0 for 1. And it's a 3 call. Pops it up. Looks like a line drive to Burleson, not a pop-up there. No ground ball. So over to Yastrzemski for the 1st out. So Chicago in front of Milwaukee 2-1. Yankees lead the Royals 2-1. California Ahead of Detroit, 2-1 also. Toronto and Oakland are tied at 3. Underwood and Keogh dueling. Seattle slipping by Cleveland 3-1. Bach Diaz hit his 3rd home run for Seattle. So, alright, brings up Mark Belanger. He is 0 for 1 with a run scored. And, possible injury here. I don't know if I have the injuries tied on or not, turned on or not. Don't see any injury there. So the first 2 batters are down in order here in the 4th. Ripley seems to have settled down. Bring up Dave Skaggs, 1 for 1 with the RBI 2-run triple. Back in the 2nd. And he'll have himself a double to left center field as it goes all the way to the wall. So a triple now, and now a double for Skaggs. Brings up Bumry, he's 1 for 2 with a homer. And he gets under one and pops it up to Remy. Make a catch on the outfield grass, and that'll retire the side. Rice, Yastrzemski, and Fisk for the Red Sox. Kerrigan back out there again. There is action in the Oriole pen. Jim Rice hit a big 2-run homer. Can't remember. It might have been a 3-run homer. It's either a 2-run homer or a 3. I think it was a 3-run homer. I'm not sure. Anyway, there were at least 1 man on base. I think there were 2 though. So Jim Rice up now, 1 for 2 with a homer. Ooh, and this is a good call for him again. And this is a no-doubter. Almost the same spot he hit it to before, except not quite as far, but into the monster seats. Of course, there were no monster seats back in 1978. So into the netting. And it's a 2-home run day for Jim Rice. So he's got 5 on the season as he attempts to get back into the home run race there. They'll bring up Yastrzemski. The Red Sox lead is now 9-4. And Yastrzemski has himself a single. So Fisk's up now. He is 0 for 2. 5 column. It's a ground ball to first. Murray's got a range of 4, so 1-6 will be a single. And it's going to get past him. Into right field. Doesn't go that far. Yastrzemski's going to have to hold at second. No. Actually, Yastrzemski motors all the way to third, so it went a little further than I thought it did. So runs at the corners with nobody out for Fred Lynn. Kerrigan's still out there. Lynn is 1 for 2 with a run scored. And crawl back to the pitcher. This might be 2. No, it's not. But that would be a 2 for sure. So they just get the runner at first. Fisk moves up to second. So runners in second and third with a 1 out for Hobson. It's 1 for 1 with an RBI. He's going to have himself a double to left center field. Yastrzemski and Fisk will both score. The Red Sox now lead it by 7. So 2 more RBIs for Hobson. Almost everybody's getting into the action here. One way or another. 4 column. And it'll be a walk. That's got to be it for Kerrigan. I don't see anything yet. Brings up Brohammer, 2 for 2 with an RBI. So it's like they're leaving Kerrigan out there to be a mop-up man. And he lines out to Murray for the second out. Burleson up now, 1 for 2 with a run. And he'll strike out to retire the side. But the Red Sox add 3 more. And after 4 full, lead it 11-4. Billy Smith up now, 0 for 2. Ripley's got a commanding lead now. He definitely seems to have settled down off the 6th column. And it'll be a range play on Remy, who's above average range. He's going to get the ball and, let's see, rare play possibly. Off the pitcher's foot, bounces right to Remy. Gets the first in time. So Ripley waves the trainer off. He appears to be okay. So score that one a 4-3. That went off of Ripley's foot inadvertently. So that'll bring up Eddie Murray, who's 1 for 2 with a double. He's too calm, and he's going to have himself a single to right. Second hit of the day for Murray. He's a Singleton, 0 for 2. He's too calm, and he'll strike out. So that's the 4th strikeout for Ripley. And ZRA is back under 10. Brings up Harlow, who's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Rory gets his lead off for first. And it's going to be range play in Yastrzemski. And he's going to get the ball. Flips it over to Ripley. And that'll do it for the Orioles here in the 5th. So Remy will lead it off, 2 for 3 with a double. Ground ball to short. Danger should get this one, no problem. Sees a 1-14. He does. He's able to handle it. So let's look at the Oriole lineup. The Oriole in the defense. Brumry, Harlow, and Singleton in the outfield, all average range. Harlow commit a few more errors than normal. Harlow's got an average arm, and Brumry and Singleton a little bit of below average. Kind of weak arms out there. Don't throw that many runners out. Let's see, in the infield, very good infield. The Senseis and Smith are both 2, 3rd and 2nd. Belanger's excellent range. Murray's average. And overall, pretty good defensively. Not many errors are there. All right, Jim Rice up now, 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs. Kerrigan's still out there. Oh, and it's off that column again for Rice. Ground ball to short. That would have been nice to have a 3-homer day. It's a 2 out now for Yastrzemski. 1 for 2 with a couple of runs. He's walked 1 for 1 with a couple of runs. He's walked twice. And fly ball to right. Singleton's got average range, so 1 to 6 will be a hit. Anything else will be a handles it. And he is able to make the play. So that'll do it for the Red Sox here in the 5th. Alright, so Ripley's out there again. Red Sox have some action going in the pen. Looks like my screen here has blanked out. My secondary screen, so I'll have to reload that. While that is reloading, Ripley will go back out to the mound. Face Lee May, Doug DeSensei is in Belanger. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ripley's 6 column, which is where he wants to be. Lines out to Burleson for the first out. Check out the scores here. Milwaukee leads Chicago 3-2. Thomas has hit his 6th home run for Milwaukee. Gorman Thomas. Let's see. Kansas City and New York are tied at 2. Detroit is edging California 3-2. Walkenford has hit his 1st home run for Detroit. Toronto and Oakland are still tied at 3. Cleveland in front of Seattle 6-3 now. And here Boston is ahead of the Orioles 11-4. So alright, next up will be Doug DeCente. It's 0-2 on the day. And so it's going to be a single up the middle for DeCente's first hit of the day. Belanger up now, 0-2 with a run. And he pops up to second. And he's under it, and he'll make the catch. So, alright, looks like Tom Bergmeyer is loosening up in the pen. So, Dave Skaggs up now, 2-2 with a double and a triple. 3 column, which is a ground ball to short. Burleson grabs it, throws the first, to retire the side. Joe Kerrigan out there again. Pitched 4 innings and he's still out there. So Fisk will be up first, 1-for-3 of the run scored. Ground ball to short, Belanger scoops it up, throws over to Murray, 1 down. Fredlin up now. 1-for-3 of the run scored. Ground ball to second. Billy Smith's got above average range. He's going to make the play. And he throws over to Murray to retire Lynn. Alright, next up, Butch Hobson, 2-for-2 with a double. And ground ball Belanger again. Over to Murray. And that'll do it. The Red Sox go in order here in the 6th. Still lead at 11-4. Alright. Ripley will face the top of the order of the Bummer. He's 1-for-3 with a homer. Ground ball to Hobson. Oh no. He's already had 1 error today. This time, hopefully, he'll just let the ball go through. Won't be an error. But no, it's an E2 this time. So it's a single and 2 ace error. So I think he's going to end up on 3rd. Yes. Ugh. So Hobson once again, is a liability out there. But luckily, the Red Sox have a big lead. So I'll leave him out there for now. He's committed his 2nd error of the day. This time a 2-base error. Throws it away, throws it into the stands. They are going to credit him with a single and a 2-base error. Here we go. Oops. Billy Smith up now. 0-for-3. Till now, he gets himself a single. Bummer will easily come home. It's now 11-5. Brings up Murray, 2-for-3. So the Red Sox get some action going pretty quickly in the pen here. Smith's off with a pitch. Wow, that's daring. So a hit and run. And it went right through under Remy's legs. As looked like he was trying to run to cover second. But let the ball go right through his legs. So 1st and 3rd now. Still nobody out. And it looks like Zimmer's coming out. It looks like he's going to make the change. So it looks like Tom Bergmeyer's been warming up. He's going to come in for Ripley. That's a Tom Bergmeyer. So Ripley is done for the day. Covered pretty nice after a shaky start, although he's responsible for both Murray and Smith. So he can get the win, he cannot lose it. So, shouldn't even be talking about that right now. So Bergmeyer comes in now. He's got an ERA of 2.70 on the season, no record. 3 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Primarily a lefty specialist. So Singleton comes in, will bat righty against the lefty, the switch hitting Singleton. Here's the windup and the pitch. Not the column we want to be on. And there'll be a walk to Singleton, that'll load the bases. So Larry Harlow up now, go lefty on lefty here. Still nobody out. Harlow's 1 column, and he'll draw a walk, bases loaded walk. Oh boy. So Lee May up now, 1 for 3. Let's get some action going in the pen. Fly ball to center. Looks like Lynn is going to get to it. Murray's getting ready to tag at third. Oh, right. Nice play, rare play here. Let's see what happens with this. High fly deep to center. Lynn on the horse makes the catch. Murray is running hard. Now he's trying to get back. The throw, and he's out. Double play. So Murray, wow. Looks like he thought that was going to fall and was going to trudge to home, but Lynn makes a great running catch, and Murray can't get back to the bag. So base running, no, is it Remy? Okay, that's strange. So it looks like they, it's not Murray that they're talking about. Single play, run pays off, fastball. Nah, it couldn't have been Murray, because Murray is on third now. So Murray isn't out, so that's an error right here. So it looks like Lynn throws it to second, he gets the middle runner out there. So that was a strange play. So let's check this here. So Murray's the singer. Remy, ball squared around his legs. So he gets a single. Ball 4. So Murray, and then who's up after him? Singleton. Yeah, Singleton got... Did he get a single? I know he got on base, and then Harlow... He got out, yeah. And then May ended up walking, I think, to load the bases. No. Harlow ended up walking, I think, to load the bases. Nope. Nope, no, wait a second. Singleton, Harlow, no, Singleton walked to load the bases, that was it. And Harlow got another walk to score a run, and then May just hit that ball up to him, so that's it. And it was Harlow. Harlow's on first. Singleton must have got out. Singleton must have been when they doubled up at second. So that's it. Yeah, it's definitely not Murray there. Alright, so 2 down now. 2 runs are in. I don't know, I can't remember. Something's messed up there. Anyway. So the Sensei is up now. I think that's going to be it for Bergmeyer. Yeah, we'll let him try one more battle run. We got a 5-run lead. See if we can get that final out. Oh, Burleson makes the play. So, alright, 7th inning stretch. Red Sox lead at 11-6. What Yankee drew a record 11 walks in 7 games during the 1926 World Series? I don't know. Lou Gehrig? That's my guess. Babe Ruth. Ah. Thought that was too obvious. Babe Ruth, record 11 walks in 7 games. So, alright, so the bottom of the 7th, we'll have Carbo, Brohammer, and Burleson. Kerrigan, again, is still out there. Wow. He's gone like twice as many pitches. So why is... Yeah. They made it... Just want to double check this. Okay. Baltimore is by the computer. I thought so, because they did replace with Kerrigan. I just wanted to make sure that was still on. So Kerrigan is out there for the long haul, and he strikes out Carbo for the first out. Number 3 on the day for Kerrigan. So Brohammer up now, 2 for 3 with an RBI. And he's got himself his 3rd hit of the day. The Red Sox 14th hit. Burleson 1 for 3. And he's going to hit to a 6-4-3 double play. So attendance has been announced, 31,610. And that will be it for Bergmeyer. Let's see here, who are we going to bring in? Check the percentages here. We'll bring in Jim Wright just to close it out. Rest some of our other relievers there. Alright, Jim Wright comes into the game, the record of 2-0, 4.50 ERA, 8 innings pitched, 14 hits allowed, 3 walks and 5 strikeouts. So he'll face Belanger, Staggs, and Bummer. Red Sox up by 5. One hopper to Hobson, throws over to Yastrzemski, 1 down. So Pat Kelly up now. We'll bat for Skaggs. He's hitting .432. Sorry, 364 with a homer and 2 runs bat in. Yeah, I remember my dad, even though this probably isn't politically correct, but I'm just quoting what my dad said. He used to call, no, actually, was it my dad or was it my grandfather? It might have been my grandfather. I think it was my dad. He called Pat Kelly the Black Irishman. Anyway, it's all good. It's just what I remember, that's all. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, it's just what I remember. So Kelly's up to the plate, and he'll strike out. I liked him he's one of my, I don't know, say one of my favorite Orioles, but I liked him as an Oriole. So Bumry up now with 2 down. Ground ball to short. Burleson gets it. Over to Yastrzemski. Now to retire the side. Alright, so it looks like Don Stanhouse. Look at that afro there. Or I should say not really an afro, it's more like a curl back then. Perm, as you could call it. So, bottom of the 8th. Remy 2 for 4 with a double. And he's got himself his 3rd hit of the day. So let's look at Stanhouse's no ERA. 3 innings pitched. 3 hits allowed coming into the game. Now 4. 4 walks and no strikeouts. Jim Rice up now. Had a great day. A couple of home runs. 2 for 4. So here's the windup in the pitch by Stanhouse. Remy takes his lead. Fly ball to right. And Singleton makes the catch. Dempsey is a little bit better armed than Skaggs. We'll try it again. Maybe we'll try. See if Remy can get in a scoring position here. We'll try it again. Remy's determined to get that stolen base. Let's not get a good lead, so 1-9. So can't get a lead against Stanhouse and Dempsey. Strzemski 1 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. And Strzemski has his third walk of the day. So Ronnie gets in scoring position anyway. Fisk 1 for 4. Ground ball to third. Sensei's up with it. Bobbles it a little bit, but looks like he gets a handle on it. Over to second for 1, over to first, double play. So Fisk gets into a double play, and that will retire the side. It's Jim Wright on again to close to the 9th here. Billy Smith up, 1 for 4 with an RBI. And leadoff single. So the Orioles are down to the last 3 outs. Down by 5. Eddie Murray up now. He's had a great day, 3 for 4 with a double. Fly ball to the center. Lynn's under it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Ken Singleton up now. And he'll strike out. Strikeout looking. Alright, so down to the last out now. Larry Harlow, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Wow, Smith's going to try to steal. Oh yeah. We're just going to hold on to it. Shouldn't even be a stolen base there. Should be catcher indifference. But they will credit him with a stolen base. I believe that's how the scoring went back then. Ground ball to second. See if Remy can come up with it and end this game. And he does. So Remy's up with it over to Yastrzemski, and that will do it. As the Red Sox beat the Orioles by a score of 11-6. So in the real game, they lost it 3-1. So, all right, let's check out the box score here. Ripley gets the win, second win of the season, improves to 2-1. That was pretty shaky. 11 hits allowed, 6 runs, all of them earned. No walks and 4 strikeouts. Martinez gets the loss. He only lasted 1 1/3 inning, giving up 7 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned. With a walk, no strikeouts. Kerrigan ended up pitching 5 2/3, giving up 4 runs and 7 hits. And let's see here. Jerry Remy was 3 for 5 with a couple RBIs, but the hitting star today was Jim Rice, 2 for 5 with a couple of long balls. 4 runs batted in. A 3-run homer and a solo shot, I think. That's what it was, or it might have been 2-2 home. 2-2. Let's see what this is. Let's check here. Let's see, so Jim Rice. Yeah, it looks like it was a solo home run in the bottom of the 4th. Is that it? Let's see here. Yeah, solo homer in the bottom of the 4th. Is it really? Yeah, it was second inning, that's right. No, it wasn't. Oh yeah, here it is right here. I saw the substitute there. Jim Rice hit a 3-run homer, yep. in the second. So that is it. Butch Hobson 2 for 3. Brohammer was 3 for 4. So every Red Sox starter had a hit. That'll end it. Hobson did have 2 errors. So, alright, so thank you for joining me. So the Red Sox defeat the Orioles by a score of 11-6. Check out our standings here. So the Red Sox improved to 14-8 and now have a 2.5-game lead over Milwaukee and the Orioles. Yankees are 9-12, 4.5 games out, along with Detroit, 4.5 also. Toronto and Cleveland are 6 out. Kansas City leads the Angels by a half game. Minnesota's 2.5 games back. Texas 4, Chicago 5, Seattle 6, and Oakland 8 games behind. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from High Ground Gaming, and we'll start a new series. Let's see who the Red Sox are going to play next. So the Red Sox will play. Oops, I haven't. Let's see, we already played this one here. Hold on. Alright, so the Thursday, May 4th. The Red Sox are the only game on the schedule, and we're starting a series with the Minnesota Twins. So it looks like it's just a 1-game series. Well, it must be a makeup game from earlier in the season. So they're playing 1 game against Minnesota, and then they'll be traveling to. That's strange. They aren't playing on the Friday, May 5th. Then they're starting a series against the White Sox, and it looks like that Friday night game got rained out. Oh, it looks like a doubleheader on Saturday, May 6th. And then, so probably, yeah, it must have got rained out on Friday and they played a doubleheader on Saturday. So, 1-game series against, makeup game against Minnesota, and then a 3-game set against the White Sox with a doubleheader on Saturday. So, alright, so that's it. Thank you for joining me. God bless. Bye-bye.